let me do my intro, and then we'll get started. I'm not going to waste much of your time tonight. So welcome in, welcome in. We're about to get started. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, Morgan, I forgot. I need to mod you on this account.
Something waits within the shadows, like an army in the night.
We're about to get started, everybody.
Lock the doors and board the windows. Oh, oh, a storm is coming.
We're about to get started.
You can't escape. Tears are falling like blood and rain. The thunder's shaking and it's gonna break. A storm is coming that you can't escape. Tears are falling from the darkness. Feel them crash upon your skin. Look for shelter, you won't find it. No, no. A storm is coming and you can't escape. The tears are falling like blood and rain. The thunder's shaking and it's gonna break. A storm is coming that you can't escape. No. A storm is coming. Oh, a storm is coming. Oh, a storm is coming. Oh, a storm is coming. A storm is coming. Oh, a storm is coming. Oh, a storm is coming. Oh, a storm is coming.
All right, everybody. How many people have seen the video that I have pinned? Welcome in, welcome in. How many people have seen the video that I have pinned? It's my latest video that I have up. And it talks about the permaban. If you haven't seen it, when you get a chance, take a look at the video. It talks about the permaban regarding Gabby's account, Aaron's account. I just need to put a video together for all the names, all of their account names, and I'll put that video out. That way, when everybody reports to TikTok legal, you include all those account names. I'll try to find every single account they have, and I'll make a video. But I did a step-by-step tutorial on how to report to TikTok legal. That way, they could get Gabby and Aaron off of TikTok. Because, obviously, everything is a joke to both of them. And I know a lot of awareness gets brought on Gabby, but you also need to hold Aaron accountable too. So that's why I know he has an account called The Beast. and they have several other accounts. If you have some of those account names, get them to me. All you have to do is send me a message, and I'm going to just make a video with all the account names. So, yeah, he has numerous accounts. They have fake accounts. They have random accounts. But you got to remember, if they take Gabby's account, the Goldie, there is a video, my latest video on this account. Look at it, and it'll give you a step-by-step tutorial. Now, here's the thing. A lot of awareness gets brought on Gabby, but we need to hold this guy accountable as well. And welcome in, everybody. If I don't keep up with the comments, I'm going to try to focus on what I got to put out, because this will be I'm going to let everybody know this will be the last time I address Gabby and Aaron, because enough is enough. So this will be the last live stream regarding Gabby and Aaron, and I'm going to make sure that I get some information out there tonight, and I'm not going to hold up anybody's time tonight. So let's just jump into it. Like I said, watch that video. There's a step-by-step tutorial on how to report to TikTok Legal. I did block some people tonight. I'm not mentioning who. It's nobody. I didn't block anybody that brings awareness on Gabby or Aaron. I just blocked some other people. No names mentioned, because I don't need to mention any names. So, regarding this individual, for many years, no. There's people that I blocked that don't need to be around. So, for many years, this individual right here, and if there's questions or anything in the comment section, our moderators will do the best to answer. And I'll try to keep up with comments, but I'm going to try to focus on what I got to put out tonight. So for many years, this individual that is on the screen, not only has he condoned and enabled Gabby's behavior, he is a part of the problem. He is beyond a part of the problem at this point. Because for a long time, people thought that, he was kind of against what she was doing. And no, this guy is fully in it to win it. He's in it to win it. And the reason he's in it to win it is because they like the drama. They like the drama. And it's time to hold him accountable, because they've done things on TikTok live streams that I cannot even mention. Yeah, he cares about the money. He cares about the money, and it's all about the dollar bills, right? And hold on, I'm trying to see somebody who requested. He enables Gabby. He's part of this whole issue that's going on. A lot of people say, oh, well, he goes to work and he provides for the household. There's a lot more to it than that. There's a lot more. That's why I said he's more than just a part of the problem. He enables this type of behavior and he condones it. And it's been going on for many years. Because I really haven't seen, at least on my end, anybody hold a live stream just on Aaron alone. Unless I missed it. But I'm going to hold him accountable. Yes, TikTok villain. But what I did notice is that not only does Gabby have that CPS case, Aaron is on that CPS case as well. They both have the same case number, and I have the screenshots to back up what I'm saying. And if you don't believe me, all you have to do is do a search. It's public record. They both have the same case number. Both of them. Because when I was able to find the information, both case numbers match up. Public information. All you have to do is look it up. It's there. It's listed as confidential because it involves a little one. So you won't be able to get no case information, but they both have the same case number associated. So yes, Aaron is named as part of that whole deal that's going on right now. Yes, he's just as guilty. Because this is all happening in the home. And he's well aware of what's going on. So that's why they included him in this whole situation. And that's why he has that same case number. Yes, he is allowing it. And he's going along with it. And he doesn't care. He allows that nonsense to continue. And they do it on TikTok live streams. You know, there's a lot of speculation going on. I watch a lot of live streams. And I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, he's watching? He can watch all he wants. I don't... I mean, he'll never come get in a box. I could guarantee you that. Let me get my Gatorade, everybody. All right. Yeah, he can watch all he wants. But he'll never get in a box and talk about why he allows this. You know, you would think that there would be some type of stopping this type of bad behavior on social media. But that's not happening. You know, she loves the drama, he loves the drama. And as I mentioned before, some of the things that they do on TikTok live streams is wild behavior. Knowing that there are little ones on social media, because her live streams pop up on the FYP, knowing that there's little ones that are scrolling through TikTok, they come across live streams like Gabby's and Aaron's there, and they're doing they're having inappropriate behavior. And they don't care. They just don't give one hoot, one holler. And he's probably wondering why his picture is up on the screen. It is vile behavior. Nobody has ever put his picture out as far as, like I said, that I know of. Nobody's ever brought awareness on just Aaron by himself. But I'm here to do it. You have to step up and do better. Is he going to do that? No, he's not. Because right now, Tundra, I don't know who you are. Tundra 2227, I don't know who you are. Or else I would allow you in a box. I apologize. Oh, it's Aaron?
Bro,
You said it's Aaron.
no, that wasn't me.
I seen you in the comments.
Nah, dude. I'm
Are you requesting a box?
nah, I'm old.
It said, Aaron, let's talk. And I was like, oh. All right, bro,
No.
I'm going to drop you down. I'm going to drop you down, bro.
I want to talk to him. I've been calling him out for 6 months now. I only live 20 minutes from him, but I'm the only dude that. So it's hard because all the women I follow think he's doing a bad job too. Everyone's going after Gabby for it, but I think he's
like I said, me myself, I haven't seen a live stream just calling Aaron out, but it's just I haven't seen it. Now, I know that there's probably a lot of men that would like to have a talk with him, but he would never get in a
He
debate.
does
Both.
he does creepy ass shit. You see the videos the other night, and I just called him out on it, and he won't answer me back. I'm like, man, just man up. Let's go meet up. Let's have a talk. You know, um, he's just as bad as she is, and
Yeah, and you're right. I'm just going to call you Tundra. You're right, Tundra. The videos that were put out the other night were beyond creepy. Um, he it was weird to me because he was walking around video recording saying I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. And I'm like, what in Freddy Krueger's nightmare is going on here while this guy is doing this type of creepy behavior, which was beyond creepy in my opinion.
oh my god, so creepy, dude. Um, I just wanted to come out and just tell you, like, I've been calling him out. I got it on my page. I've been calling him a coward, everything, just trying to get him to come out, but he won't answer. I follow so many women, great women, that are really involved in this case to save C. I support it 100%, and I'm just there's only a couple guys, and I love you for doing it, but I think he needs to be held accountable for what he's doing in the background. The way he's talking, like tonight, I don't know if you saw the live tonight when she said, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" I think he came out naked. Came out naked with his extender on, and then her sub only live she went private. I mean,
She went public
public,
afterwards.
muted it right
Yeah,
after it.
yeah.
You know,
I don't know
you know
if
what
it's
I'm saying?
lagging. If it's lagging, everybody, we're being reported. That's how it always happens. We're being reported.
Yeah.
They're trying to take down the live stream, and if it goes down, it goes down. I'm not going to cry about it. So, and you're right, Tundra. He needs to be held accountable 100%. I was listening to that live stream through somebody else that was streaming it, and it, it's crazy. It gets worse. It gets worse by the minute, by the day, and you know. Some of the things that were played today of that police footage that was put out by Triple P. I just call her Triple P. Of back of an
That was
incident that
wild.
happened in May.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. They're sick of her shit. They're sick of it, man. You know what I'm saying? She's abusing the system, and it's sickening.
It is. It is, and there's a lot. There's a lot that goes with all of this, and that's why I put out that video. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at it, it's the latest video I put up. It just shows on how to do the TikTok legal situation to get her on a permaban and get her off of TikTok. Because
Bro, I've been reporting and nothing's happening. I don't know what is going on. I she's banned running. She
yeah, she's on the ban evasion.
she's running, dude, and I can't. No matter what I do, I tell all my supporters, and we all doing the same thing. And I don't know how she's lasted this long.
Well, here's the thing, and I mentioned this a few days ago. I just got in a few boxes. This is going to have to be a community effort. And the reason it's going to have to be a community effort, it can't be 10, 15, 20 people. It's going to take hundreds of people to do it. It really is. And yeah, if it's lagging, I apologize. We are we're being reported. There's nothing I can do about it. We're being reported. Now, all we can do is get together as a community and just report that account.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right, Tundra, I'm going to go
All
ahead
right,
and
man.
drop you down and
I'll
see
see
what's
you,
going on
man.
with this lagging.
I'll see you, bro.
All right,
Later.
Tundra. Yeah, I didn't understand his comment. I was like, is that's not Aaron, is it? But he won't come over and ever get in a box. Now, back to what I was saying. This is going to take a community effort, everybody. I was asked to put together that video, and that's why I did it. I went ahead and just did what I had to do and put the video out. Now, still to this day, as of right now, because I know that she's live streaming, she doesn't take accountability for her actions. Neither does he. He doesn't take accountability, and she'll never take accountability. And this goes far, way farther back than just 4 years ago, 4 to 5 years. This goes back all the way to 2017 when I have proof of that too. I have proof where if she hasn't taken accountability in this amount of time, and he sits there and condones this and allows this, they should not be on TikTok. That's why they need to have a permaban. That way they go ahead and take those accounts down. And the reason is I don't think she will take accountability ever. And surely Aaron's going to continue to condone everything that she does. That's just a given. That's just the way it is. Truth and facts. Yeah, McFly LLC. You're right. So it's important not only to call out Gabby, it's also important to call out Aaron. You know, for anybody that is bringing awareness on them, include both of them in it. Because he allows that type of behavior to continue. I know that, like I said, there's a lot of speculation on what's going on and what's transpired. I mean, the last time I live streamed was 3 weeks ago, and a lot has happened since then. A lot. And I get to come across live streams, and I'll listen in and see what's going on, and it's crazy. You know, I'm just like, oh my goodness. But that's why I wanted to talk about Aaron and what's going on with that situation, and it's wild. And in my opinion, it'll get worse. Give it another week, and it's going to be completely bananas. It really is. It's just going to go bonkers and just. We see her crashing out all the time, but I see something bigger coming. Something bigger is about to develop. Something bigger is about to happen, and I give it about a week. And I'm just giving you my opinion. Because this is what, like I said, sometimes I'm at a loss for words with everything that has developed in all this. But when I say that this has been going on for more than 4 years with no accountability, no nothing, you know, blame everybody else but themselves. You know, when the whole thing went down with Gabby over in Illinois, when she was in Illinois, and there was that whole car accident situation and everything else, and she got sued for $30,000. She wouldn't even take accountability during that time when that happened, because unfortunately, when all that transpired, when all that came about, everything transpired. With the whole accident situation, they did sue her for $30,000, but she wanted to blame the other people involved when it was her fault. Because, let me grab it. So that thing in Illinois transpired in 2017. September 2017, that's when that happened. And I'm looking at it right now. Part of the report states defendant Jacobson's vehicle collided violently with the plaintiff's vehicle. Once again, defendant Jacobson's vehicle collided violently with the plaintiff's vehicle. That's what it states. Now, originally they wanted to sue her for $50,000, but you know what the crazy thing is so there was two people in the other vehicle, and then there was Gabby in her vehicle, and I'm looking at this thing real quick. So it happened. It happened September of 2017. December of 2019, a few months later, the gentleman that was in that vehicle succumbed to his, unfortunately, passed. But they found it that, there were some other certain circumstances where they couldn't blame the accident and what had happened. So they couldn't pin it directly to the accident. But it only took a matter of months before that guy passed away. Yes, underlying issues. Passed away of unrelated. But one of the things that was mentioned was the doctor did note that there was profound bruising of the abdomen because of the accident, among other things. But that's in the report. The doctor did note there was profound bruising of the abdomen. And it just took a few months, and unfortunately he passed. And this is where I say she takes no accountability. Because it says on February 25th, 2020, defendant, which is Gabby, answered the initial complaint and denied numerous allegations pertaining to liability and damages. Defendant raised an affirmative defense of comparative negligence in that descendant failed to yield the right-of-way approaching traffic, failed to keep his car under proper control, failed to keep a proper outlook for other vehicles, drove his car at a speed in excess of the speed limit, failed to reduce speed in order to avoid an accident, and was otherwise careless and negligent. That's everything that they went after Gabby for. And Gabby tried to spin the narrative and blame the other person when Gabby failed to yield right away. She failed to yield the right of way and causing the accident. So then the guy passes away, And then she tries to blame the guy still, even though he passed away, even though there was other underlying issues, and they couldn't, uh, pin everything to the car accident. She just wanted to blame the gentleman. There was two people in the other vehicle. Wanted to blame them. That's crazy work. When I say not taking accountability, that's crazy. And Aaron could go tell Gabby whatever he wants. I don't care, because I have the reports in front of me. There's more than 100 pages that I have of this whole thing. I have more than 100 pages of this whole situation. And what I didn't understand was, and once again, we're talking about accountability, because she don't take accountability to this day, neither does Aaron. Now, what was crazy was that they reached a settlement. So Gabby was never at fault, and it was the other person's fault for the accident and all this other stuff. Why did she end up just settling? Kind of see what I'm saying? If she did nothing wrong and it was the other person's fault, why did she agree to a settlement for $30,000 that she had to pay? She had to pay the family members. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. So for somebody that won't take accountability and blaming everybody else, she surely went into a settlement with the guy's family and agreed to the $30,000. That says a lot. It is wild. Her State Farm insurance, it was a settlement that was agreed upon. It was agreed upon. Yeah, give me 1 second, Crazy B. Yeah, I'll get you in a box here shortly. Yeah, I know he's listening. It's about accountability for me, Emmy. Emmy says, why do we care about their past? Just curious. We're talking about accountability. I understand where you're coming from. I don't mind the questions, but this goes hand in hand with accountability. You know, I know you're not being disrespectful in the comments. It's a pattern here. It's a pattern. I'll bring you in, Crazy B, while I... Okay, let me see. Hey, Crazy B.
Hey,
Oh,
I just want to say something to Aaron since he's listening. If you
okay.
want to know how everything gets leaked out, ask your wife sitting there or your fiance at the table. She sent me all your son's information. She don't know me from Adam. She sent me text messages saying that it was your son's fault why the safety plan is in place. And you sat back and let it happen. You're as about as piece of shit as she is. You need to stand up and protect your son. My heart's pounding on my chest because I'm so mad at this man.
Well,
She sent documents to people that she has no clue who they are. Of your son, bub. You need to listen to what I'm saying.
yeah,
You
and I mentioned that, Crazy B, many of times. That, as a matter of fact, on the last live stream, I mentioned it, that she has sent out documents to so many people. How come he's not calling her out
or have a
for,
problem with it.
yeah, for sending all that information to other people that should not even be sent to anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care
Exactly.
who it is. You know, that type information like that should not be shared with anybody. It's something that needs to be just between them and you know the doctors and stuff of that nature, not for everybody to see.
No, no, she should never send it to one person on this app. She don't know me from Adam. She wanted me to do a damn interview with her that had her own questions that she written out, and I told her tell the truth. And she says she can't. I said, why? She said, cause Aaron will leave me if I do. Please explain it.
So for the one that was asking, Lord Splitter, it was Gabby that was driving. Gabby was the driver, and then there was two other people in the other vehicle, a daughter and her father. And within a matter of months, you know, there was other underlying circumstances, but you know, when they put in a report that uh, the abdomen was swelled up and stuff of that nature, and I have it right here in front of me, and she could sit there and say that I'm lying. No, I don't. I don't lie about documents that I have. So I don't care. You know, this goes with accountability, and he's not holding her accountable for, as Crazy B mentioned, sending all these documents out to not one, not two, but quite a bit of people. Because I've had people message me and say, "Hey, I have a bunch of stuff that I want to send to you," and then I ask them, "What is it?" And they start mentioning, you know, certain documents, and I have to refuse them. I just don't. I, I don't want to be in possession of those because,
I
um,
didn't either. And I didn't. And when she sent them to me, I thought I was going to flip out. Oh my God, it's your son's medical records, bub, to
not
strangers. She does not know.
not even. It's not only those records. Gabby also sent out her own personal doctor's records to people on TikTok.
Yes, I have them too. I have them
Oh,
too.
so she also sent you her own personal
Yes.
records, and you can tell that they're not edited.
No. And she called me too
Oh,
and
she
wanted me
called
to
me.
do this damn interview with her. And I asked her about the safety plan, and she said it was because of C and his behaviors and not TikTok. And I got the text message from her. And if you want the phone number, Bean, I'll give it to you.
Oh, the phone number that goes directly to her.
Yep. If he wants a phone number, I'll give it up to him.
No,
Reach
not
out
not,
to me.
not
I'll give you all
Yeah,
of it,
yeah, there
man.
you go. Yeah, there you go. Not on the live stream.
No, 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 no. I would
No,
never do
no,
that
no.
ever.
Yeah,
No. I'm
you know.
sorry. No,
Oh,
just reach out to me. Aaron, I'm being serious as a mother and a grandmother. Reach out to me and I'll show you everything she sent me.
and
And
here's
you
the
need to
thing.
wake up for your son.
And he likes the attention. That's why he don't do anything about it. He likes the attention, but this is not the attention you want.
No,
This
you're
is
playing with your child's life.
yeah. This is not attention that you want because this is negative attention, bad attention. See, Gabby seems to think that she's famous, and Aaron seems to think that because Gabby thinks she's famous, that he really thinks that she's famous. No, she's infamous. You know, they are infamous. There's nothing famous about them. I don't care if you write a book, 2 books, 3 books, 4 books, 10 books, a pamphlet. If you make newspaper ads, I don't care what you do. You're not famous. You're infamous. And there is a big difference in
Not
that.
very well liked. They're not very well liked at all. In their town, anywhere they go, they're not liked. Nobody likes them. And it's because the way they act, the way they conduct themselves, And the important thing is the way they treat that baby.
Yeah, and for 20 News, I seen your comment. I don't have an answer for that. To why they are subbed to Swifty, and I've heard of that name before. I don't know who Swifty is. Um, it is it's crazy work. It's crazy, and here I'm talking about somebody that unfortunately passed away, and they said that they're over there all smiles and smirks and think it's a joke. If you think somebody losing their life in a car accident that was caused by Gabby, if they think it's a joke, it's not a joke. That had a part to play in it, but they just couldn't pin it on that accident. You could read.
I
You can
want to
read the
jump down.
reports. They
I
could read the
appreciate it.
reports. You're welcome, Crazy B. You have a blessed evening.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
But Bean, I'm serious. Reach out to me. I'll send you what she gave me. Thank you, guys.
So it's not a laughing matter. That's why I say accountability goes hand in hand in what I'm talking about. If you were to go through over 100 pages of these court proceedings, what was mentioned about Gabby being reckless and not abiding by the laws, it was in 2017. And then, unfortunately, somebody passes away, underlying issues, some other things that were going on, but it was right after the accident, a few months after. And then she tries to spin the narrative and blame it on the person that passed away. That's not taking accountability for what she did. She can talk about defamation all she wants. The court documents are there. If you go to Trellis, Trellis, the documents are all right there. It's not hard to find. I have over 100 and something pages. It's right here. It's in front of me. I'm looking at it with my own eyes. And I'll tell you when they came to a settlement agreement. I'll tell you right now when they came to a settlement agreement. I'll give you the exact date. Give me 1 second. Because it also says on February 23rd, 2021, defendant, who was Gabby, on February 23rd, 2021, defendant answered the amended complaint and again denying numerous allegations pertaining to liability and damages. Defendant raised the same affirmative defense of comparative negligence. Once again, comparative negligence. So what they sued her for, she tried to spin the narrative and try to pin it on them. You see what I'm saying? And that states that happened February 23rd, 2021 as this case was going on in the courts. Now, I'll give you an exact date when they finally came to an agreement. So the plaintiff and her attorney, in consideration of the liability issues, reached the settlement of the claim in the total of amount of $30,000 payable by or on behalf of defendant. It says between November 15, 2022, September 6, 2023, the parties required time to prepare and execute necessary releases, negotiate medical liens, compile costs and fees, and prepare a settlement breakdown. On September 5th, 2023, plaintiff filed a petition to vacate a dismissal order under Section 735 ILCS 5/2-1401 with the submission date of September 6, 2023. So am I lying when I have all this in front of me? Does it sound like I'm lying when I'm naming off legal sections? because obviously that's not the case. And let me see when they finally reach a decision on this. Give me 1 second when I have a final date of settlement. It says a settlement amount of $30,000 has been offered to petitioner in pretrial proceedings. Settlement amount $30,000. The attorney fees were $10,000 for the plaintiffs. The law group was also entitled to reimbursement of law division costs attributable to this lawsuit in the amount of $811.22. It says there are 2 liens being asserted against the settlement, which collectively total $2,837.43, and which are itemized in the attached Exhibit E, Part 1, and as follows. The Illinois Neurospine Institute, $1,417.05, reduced to $1,177 with 43 cents, and EQMD, $3,553.09, reduced to $1,660. After a reduction of attorney's fees, $10,000, reimbursement of litigation costs, $811 with 22 cents, and liens $2,837 with 43 cents. The net settlement proceeds are $16,351 with 35 cents. That's after all the fees that went to the attorney and everything else. Now, and that's why I said this is the last time I'm addressing this whole Gabby situation, because I don't care what she says. The amount of frivolous lawsuits that she's filed, the $5,000 GoFundMe for this attorney that she says she's going to get to go after people, it's just a way to scam people out of money. Just a way to scam people out of $5,000. And last time I checked, that GoFundMe had like $160 something in it. But Gabby, you know where the paperwork's located. I know Aaron is listening and telling you everything. You can find this paperwork. Go to Trellis. It's all right there for you. Now, hopefully from now on, anybody that brings awareness to Gabby and Aaron, they also not only bring awareness on Gabby, but also hold Aaron accountable. That's what I hope to see, because he needs to be held accountable as much as she is. He has the same case number as her in this new court, in the new court case that's going on right now. So I'm hoping. I'm just hoping. I don't tell people what to do. I don't tell people who to bring awareness on or how to bring awareness. That's none of my business. I'm just hoping that eventually, when they bring awareness about Gabby, they also include Aaron in that, because he needs to be held accountable as much as she is being held accountable as well. That's kind of where I stand with this whole situation. I told people I was not going to take up too much of anybody's time, because, you know, people have a life to live. People have to spend time with their family, and it's 8:30 at night where I'm at. And right now they're living life to the fullest. No regards, no cares in the world. And we all know what's going on. Oh, what was that? It says, Mexican homie tell Aaron that Gabby continues to dox their address. Yeah, Doodle fam. That is true. I've seen it. I've seen where she's doxed their own home. She's doing it herself. She is doxing where you live, Aaron. I know you're listening. She tries to play the poor me, pitter-patter story, poor me, poor me. Yes, on August 28th, Doodle fam, I seen it. Thank you for sharing that with me. Now, if that's the case, step up and say something, because you're condoning it. He knows what's going on. He knows what's going on. You're right. So with that being said, I'm not going to waste nobody else's time. You can find all these court documents. Go to Trellis. It's a simple search over in Illinois. Not that hard to find. This is the last time I am going to address Aaron and Gabby, because, you know, I think there's been enough awareness brought. Sorry, my dog is... Hold on, everybody. My dog is going bananas. Sorry about that. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Oh, calm down, Royce. I'm going to get out of here, everybody. I'm going to just hang out, take it easy. I hope everybody has a blessed evening. And hold Aaron accountable as much as they hold Gabby, because enough is enough. With that being said, everybody, to all 1,300 people in here, have a good night, have a blessed evening, spend time with your family, your friends. I don't know when I'm going to live stream again. Who knows? I got things going on. But I'm going to get out of here, and have a blessed evening, everybody. I got an outro song, and I got to go. Have a good night, everybody.
Perdón, mamá, no fui lo que quisiste. Yo sé que ahorita tú te encuentras triste. Mi prepa estaba tirado, enfermo rojo, empapado. Me dejé llevar por la vida loca. Veía mujeres y el hombre en las bolsas. Recuerdo que eran en los santos, con mis panas ahí celebrando. No me digan que esta vida es para vivir mejor. Si así termina, prefiero que no. No soy un niño bueno que cambió su mundo. Como puro y alcohol, armas y también fuego. Perdón, mamá, no fui lo que quisiste. Yo sé que ahorita tú te encuentras triste. Mi prepa estaba tirado, enfermo rojo, empapado. Me dejé llevar por la vida loca. Veía mujeres y el hombre en las bolsas. Recuerdo que eran en los santos, con mis panas ahí celebrando. No me digan que esta vida es para vivir mejor. Si así termina, prefiero que no. No soy un niño bueno que cambió su mundo. Como drogas y alcohol, armas y también fuego. Armas y fuego.
Have a good night, everybody. Have a blessed evening.